Hi guys. It's kind of 1:30 in the morning, and I just got back from a convenience store because I took a nap whenever I got home, and I went to a really big mall today, so I was really tired. And I took a nap when I got home, and then I woke up and I wanted to do some video editing, and I went to the store to get some Gatorade because somehow within this trip I forgot to drink water, and I didn't even think about it because I was drinking like just, I don't know, like sweet things like tea and stuff like that, and I managed to get so dehydrated that my leg started aching really badly. Like, I don't know, it just started aching really badly because it was dehydrated. So I've been trying to drink Gatorade, and this is a Korean Gatorade. I don't know if you can see that. Gatorade. Oh, that's what it says. And I also got some peanut butter chips, which I had some of these in LA and I absolutely love them because I just wanted like a quick snack. I also got these really cute tissues, and I just needed them. They're cherry blossom tissues, they're travel tissues, so it's just kind of nice to have some tissues like going places, especially if they run out of tissue and stuff like that. But I just wanted to give you a quick update on the last couple days. I've been really busy. I've managed to hang out with one of my friends that I met on a it was like a language exchange app site thing. So her name is Jenny, or that's her English name is Ginny, and she's super duper nice, and I had so much fun. And we went to a festival, and then we went to the mall, and I went to the SM store within the SM building, which SM is like one of the record producers that they signed EXO, NCT, Girls' Generation, Red Velvet, so on. And it was really cool because they had like this wall of handprints of where people could actually, it's kind of like the wall of, like the Walk of Fame in LA. So they actually had like these pop stars put their handprint in there, and so they make it so that the people who want to see how big their hands are, like their fans, can actually put their hands into the handprint, which I did, and that was kind of cool. I'll probably put some pictures in here of me doing that, but that was so much fun. And then we ate. I had some French fries that had like the seasoning on it. I wasn't sure, but it was really tasty. And then there was like this sausage with, it was like a pineapple, and then they had some kind of like a sweet and spicy sauce, and that was really good. And it came with like these corn chips, and it was really delicious. And then whenever we went to the mall, I got like these macaroons, and they were really delicious. And there was green tea, and there was Earl Grey, and then we tried this kind, I can't remember, I'll have to remember what it is called, but it's like a Korean traditional macaron. They call it macaron, and they're really delicious. I think it's just really cool because sometimes I'll be like, oh, have you ever had a macaroon? And they're like, what? And I'm like, macaron? Like, oh yeah, macaron. So depending on how you say certain words, even if they sound relatively similar, they won't know what it is unless if you pronounce it that way. Like, it's really, really cool. And being around all these people, it's just, you realize that the world is so much bigger than your small town backyard. And like whenever I went out to eat with this new friend of mine, like I guess traditionally in Korean culture, whoever invites out the friend is the one who pays, even if it's a girl. Because at home, it's like we go out with friends, girls, guys, and we pay for our own, you know? But she offered to pay for my meal, and I had to convince her to let me pay for the macarons because she did not want to let me pay for them. But I was like, please, I was like, you already got our drink and our food and everything. But she was so kind, and yeah, it was so amazing. And I met so many really cool people here. Like, we have people from all over the world. I've met 2 girls from Australia, Italy, and someone from lots of people from Germany. And I just think it's so neat how like all these people can come here and just, be together and, reside in the same, dormitory and get to know each other. And we go out and we go get food, and it's just everyone's so kind. And sometimes whenever I came here, I was expecting not a lot of people to talk to me, not like friends wise, but like out in the public, just because I know that a lot of natives here are afraid that we're not going to be able to speak Korean, so they're not going to be able to understand us or help us. I remember the first time that I went to the subway, I was having a really hard time like getting my bags up the subway stairs, just because they were really heavy and there were a lot of stairs. And this gentleman, I didn't know him, he was Korean, and he came and he helped me take my bags up there. And that usually doesn't happen because people don't really help around here. Like, it's not even just with foreigners, but they don't really help like other Koreans because they're just so wrapped up in their own lives. And another time, I was having a hard time using my T-Money card because it was saying I had an error and I didn't understand why, which I have to get that fixed tomorrow. And so I scanned it and it kept saying error, error. And I know I had enough money on it because I had 18,000 won, which is about $18 on it. And I was just really confused on why it wasn't working. And the way it works is that like you can't go through unless if you actually, use your card and pay to exit the subway. And this young man from Korea like came up and he scanned the card for me and let me through. So he paid for me to leave the subway because my card wasn't working. And it was just so sweet, and it's just so interesting. Like, at first I was kind of laughing and I was like, oh, well, this gentleman doesn't want to sit next to me. But now, people are helping me, and just people are so kind. And I think it's so neat because like, especially the girls, they think it's so cool to have a foreigner friend. So a lot of them are like, yes, let me add you on Instagram and Kakao and Facebook, and we can go hang out and we could go do things. Whenever I was hanging out with Jenny, like, even though we knew about the same amount of English as Korean, between the two of us, and but we were just together, and it was really cool that you can spend time with someone even if you're not fluent in the language. You could just be together, and she was just so sweet. And she, like, as soon as she saw me for the first time, she gave me a hug and grabbed my hand. She's like, where do you want to go? And she was just so excited. And it was just so amazing. And tomorrow, I don't know where I'm supposed to be going, but I'm meeting another one of my friends that I met on one of those language exchange sites. So I'm hoping that by the end of the 2 months, I'll be able to see a lot of historical areas and spend time with a lot of really cool people. And I haven't had a chance to register for classes yet because the free ones never really got back to me. So I think I'm gonna be paying about $150 for like a month class, but I'm okay with that because all the other classes that are offered that you pay for are a lot more expensive. So I'm probably gonna go in the next couple days, maybe take a subway if my subway card gets fixed, to go check them out and see if I can sign up for it. But anyways, I hope you have an amazing night, and I'll keep you posted on how everything is going. And yeah, so I'll talk to you later.